I can't. I feel like I've been saying it for a while, like I'm gonna get surgery, I'm gonna get surgery, and like now that it's finally here, I'm like, oh, I'm getting surgery. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is super exciting for me because I'm heading over to Beverly Hills to go see Dr. Kavari to get a consultation for my mommy makeover. So you guys know in my past few videos I did mention that I was planning on getting some work done after I had the twins. So if you guys are new here, I actually got my nose done with Dr. Kavari back in 2019. I got it done like right before I got pregnant with Kayvon. So honestly, my healing took a little bit longer. I look back at footage from when I was like 8 months, 9 months pregnant, and guys, my nose was literally this big, like it was crazy. But yeah, guys, Dr. Kavari has done my nose before, so I'm so excited to see him, and we're gonna talk about doing some other things. So obviously after 2 pregnancies and breastfeeding and, you know, gaining weight, they do look a little different. So I'm going to talk to him about maybe doing another reduction again or just doing a lift. We're just going to see like what looks best on me. And then I also want to get a little bit of lipo as well. And guys, Mama is actually coming with me. She's waiting for me outside. Baba's going to drive us, but Mama's also thinking about getting some things done. So we might do like a little mommy and me, you know, surgery situation. But regardless, you guys are coming with me. So let's head over to Dr. Kavari's office.
Good morning.
Okay guys, we just parked. So we're about to go in for our consultation. Are you nervous, Ma?
No.
You're not nervous?
I have brave daughter with me.
Aww.
Yep.
Guys, look how beautiful my mom looks. I was like, what foundation are you wearing? She's like, I'm not wearing foundation. I'm like, I didn't inherit this beautiful skin.
I have a dry skin, I don't know.
Baba, what is your opinion
About
Your
Mama
wife.
and I getting mommy and me mommy makeovers?
I don't know, Daddy. You know me. I'm always natural guy.
Guys, Mama's still not sure if she wants to get it. She's still like on the fence. But Baba's on team don't do nothing.
No.
That's what men always say, and then you get it done and they're like,
Say
wow.
you are beautiful.
Okay, when will be?
No one say
Maybe I change my idea. I don't know. But
Oh my God. Okay guys, we are in the office. Mama's filling out her new patient form. I don't have to fill one out since I'm already a patient here. Guys, the office is so pretty. It's a rainy day, so you guys can't see the view, but the view is so pretty in here. But yeah, this is what the consultation room looks like. What you thinking about?
Hold on.
You're 28, Ma.
28?
Yeah, 28. The Middle Eastern nose. So this is the gown. My consultation. I do my consultation. I just saw Dr. Kavari in the hallway, so it was nice to see him again. Mama's stressing out like she's taking the MCAT. Look at Mama in her gown.
Come on.
Let me see you in the mirror, Ma.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll fix it. You look so cute, Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy and me. Hello, guys. We are a week out from surgery, I believe. Let me see. It is May 1st. Surgery day is May 8th. So my pre-op appointment is tomorrow. So I really wanted to get my blood work done before that. So you are required to get blood work and lab work done 30 days within your surgery. So today is like the first day I've had time to go do it. And it's just been a whole thing, you guys. I went to this local urgent care that does pre-op testing. So I went there this morning. They didn't have a wait, but I saw it was like $390 or something. I'm like, is that normal for like blood work? I don't remember the last time I got it done if I paid that much, but I'm like, that's kind of a lot. So I was like, maybe it's because it's out of urgent care. I'm like, let me go try Quest Diagnostic. I drove to one. It was actually at the hospital where I gave birth to the twins, which was really cute. But I went in there and it was so busy, you guys. So I went in there around 11 and they said they couldn't take me in until like 3. And the thing is, you have to be fasted too. Like you can't eat before it. So I was like, maybe I can schedule another day earlier in the morning. I can't do it tomorrow. Okay, let me do it Wednesday morning. But then that's taking us like 5 days before surgery and then counting the weekend, 3 days before surgery. So I'm just worried. I don't want anything to happen, like my lab work doesn't get in on time. So yeah, I just decided to just come back to the urgent care and pay the money because, guys, I'm sorry if I sound super congested. I have a stuffy nose and it's killing me. I'm hoping it goes away before my surgery, obviously. But yeah, let's go get our blood work done. I just did the blood work and I'm about to do a little urine sample. And then they're also gonna do an EKG, which I don't think I've ever done that before. So I don't know what that's gonna consist of, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the urine sample. I just did the EKG. They had me undressed from the waist up and then just put on this, what's it called, little gown. They put like 10 of these little stickers all over my body. And they like connected a cable and it literally took 2 seconds. It was like a scan and we're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed. Guys, that took forever and that was with me going and there was like no wait. We're good. Everything looks great, they said so far, like with my blood results, my EKG results. They said they're gonna send over everything, like the final results to Dr. Gavami's office within the next few days. So yeah, guys, that was something that was big on my to-do list that I've been like stressing about. So I'm so glad I finally got it done. So now again, tomorrow I will see you guys at my pre-op appointment. What's up, you guys? It is the next day, just like I told you guys yesterday. Today's the day I'm going to be going to Dr. Gavami's office and we're going to be doing like our pre-op consultation, just going through what we're doing, just making sure we're both on the same page. And then also, of course, doing our content, like getting my before pictures. That's the big thing we're doing today. We're getting my before pictures. We're going to be doing stories and posts and all of that stuff. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I am pretty nervous. Like I wasn't really nervous before, especially because I've gone surgery before, so I know what to expect. But I'm more nervous in the sense of, I don't know how to describe it. Again, like I've shared surgery before, so it's not that. I don't know. Well, now I have like kids, so that plays a role into it. I think this time too, we're going very in depth. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous. My surgery is less than a week away. So I just want to stay really positive. I don't want any negativity surrounding it or, you know, just like negative thoughts. This is something I've been wanting since after I had Kayvon. Like I'm just so excited. And I didn't really make a disclaimer at the beginning of this video, like, oh, if you guys don't like surgery, like click out of it. I'm just so far removed from that. If you don't like surgery, I just don't understand why you would click on a video that's titled my pre-op consultation, my mommy makeover. Like if you don't like it, I don't see why you would click on this video. You know, this video and Dr. Gavami's video, we're truly just doing this to educate you guys. Like I don't have to share all of these things. I'm choosing to share all of these things because I believe that is my purpose. My purpose is to kind of be your guys' guinea pig with everything, whether it's makeup, fashion. I love just experiencing new things and then sharing it with you guys, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I know I have a lot of moms who watch my videos, or not even moms, just people who are interested in getting plastic surgery, or even people who just aren't interested in plastic surgery at all, and they're just super curious about the whole process. This video is truly just to educate you guys and to just be very transparent and vulnerable. In my 10 plus years in social media, the number one thing I have realized is that authenticity will always reign supreme. No matter what, no matter what you're doing, as long as you're being true to yourself, you're being honest, and you're just laying it all out, no one can really say anything to you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I learned in the process. I just want to be an open book. Surgery is a very serious thing, and I think that's kind of why I fear it more now as an adult than I did when I was younger. When I was younger, I was like, who cares? Like, I just want this, I just want that. But now as a mother, I'm a little bit more apprehensive. I want all of the information that I can get. I want to make sure I'm fully educated, and I want that same thing for you guys as well. So I want you guys to see my recovery. I want you guys to see what the process is for getting plastic surgery or getting any procedures. So hello guys, I am back at Dr. Gavami's office for my pre-op appointment. So they just gave me this iPad for consent for my lift. Guys, this is one thing about this camera I cannot stand. That last clip I just filmed was entirely in slow-mo. Like, that's so annoying.
Okay, so we're gonna just evaluate in the mirror. On the day of surgery, we'll do some markings to show you guys the actual blueprint. So for the breast, let's go ahead and look, Nazanin. She had a prior breast lift in 2019. So she has some deflation here from the milk and lactation. That deflation, yo-yoing, does that to the ligaments and the skin, and it gets what's called ptotic, which is our fancy surgical word for sagging. We're gonna try and do the same clean incisions, reduce her areola, lift up above the equator line of the nipple essentially, and her cleavage area with fat transfer. So we're gonna use some of that fat transfer from the upper pole of her buttock for the upper pole of her breast.
All right, baby. 2 consent forms with me, and then the girls will wrap up the rest, but we're going to go over some fun stuff, okay? And then we're doing fat transfer to bilateral breasts, and then secondary breast lift, and he's going to do a vertical. So that's just like the last consent form we signed. Dr. Kavari is going to be your surgeon. We have an anesthesiologist. We'll be calling you on Sunday, and then just letting you know that we're fully equipped for any emergency. So take 3 moments to read that, and I will witness for you once you're done. Your photo consent, obviously, this is just for your medical befores and afters. We are doing social media, so just put full filming and then sign, and I'll witness for you.
Hello, you guys. We just finished my pre-op consultation. I'm even more nervous. I don't know why, guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so real. It's because they gave me my surgery time. I think when I got the time, I'm like, oh my God, like this is happening. Like this is happening. It's so crazy. But the great thing about Dr. Kavari is that his surgery facility is in his office. So I believe it's on the top floor of his office building. So that's nice. I don't have to go to like a separate hospital or anything like that. I'll be coming here. They did give me a few goodies. So we are going to be doing an S-curve. So the great thing is they usually don't recommend you do the breasts and the buttocks. That's what he was using, the buttocks, at the same time, because after you get a BBL, you're not really supposed to sit on your BBL. But because we're doing more of a reshaping, I'm not looking for volume. I'm not trying to make my butt bigger. If anything, I'm trying to make it smaller. It's cool for me to sit. So that's the great thing. They gave me this S-curve pillow. So they said I can use this when I sit in the car watching TV or anything like that, just so I'm not putting too much pressure on my buttocks. But they're like, it's totally fine if you do, because again, I'm not looking for keeping the fat cells alive. If they die, that's great. They also gave me this handy dandy folder with my pre-op checklist. They also gave me this paper with everything I should be getting before my surgery, just like Q-tips, HIPAA cleanse, stool softener, things like that. Today was just like a lot of signing. Like I said, I'm doing multiple procedures at once. So just us going through all of the consent forms, getting my before pictures, my before shots, doing our stories. I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? It's happening, you guys. 9:30 a.m. May 8th. I will be getting my procedures. I'm so excited. I'm just excited to take you guys along with the journey. I'm excited to do like before and afters. And yeah, guys, I'm just really excited. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say I'm not nervous at all. Of course I'm nervous. Hold on, I need a drink of water. It is a lot. Again, I don't have to show all of these things. Even Dr. Kavari asked me, like, what are you comfortable with showing? What are you comfortable with saying? I'm like, you know what? Let's just lay it all out. Like, I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna, be secretive about it. Hello, guys. I am back in Dr. Kavami's office. What is it? 5 months later? 5 months later, I am back and we're doing our pre-op again. It's so funny that when we canceled my surgery because I got sick, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever to get to my next surgery date. So at first we moved it to November. That was their next available surgery date, but they actually opened up a few spots in September. So here I am now. Today is September 12th. My surgery day is September 18th. So I'm just about to meet up with Dr. Kavari again and do my pre-op. I have lost about 10-15 pounds since our last pre-op. So I'm just really excited. I can't believe the time is finally here. Again, like when I got my new surgery date, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. But with the blink of an eye, here we are, and I'm so excited.
One of our favorite patients in the practice, Naz, is here. Y'all probably know because she was so open about it that I did do her nose, and it's gotten more snatched over the years, right? I love my nose, yeah. It takes a while. Like I would say, it takes about 2 years in some people to really see the snatching, the diamond, this deepening. So hers was a really finesse, fine-tuned couture designer type rhinoplasty, and it looks unbelievable. I mean, the canvas is already good. Now we're going to talk about her body. She had some adventures, including 2 kids. 3. Sorry. Oh yeah, twins.
My oldest, and then I have twins.
Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting they're twins. So 3 children, breastfed them all like the good mom she is, and that's going to cause some drooping. It's going to cause some body changes. Just that estrogen like surge you get from pregnancy changes your skin elasticity. I'm sure you kind of know that. Yeah. Right? Yeah, it's not just that people expand and deflate and yo-yo, which she did twice now. It's more the estrogen, the hormone changes, and she's a little bit older now, but you're still super young. So she has the skin that I can really work with and snatch, but we're going to have to do some reshaping. We're going to talk about it in detail right now. So this is the game plan. We're going to do 360 lipo. One of the areas you're going to love a lot, which I didn't realize until about 5 years ago when a few like celebrity patients of mine, were like obsessed with the arms I created. I didn't realize how important that is for women.
Really?
But I've always been snatching it since day one, 2007. So the arms itself, you coming in, you're gonna look like you're doing like pull-ups and triceps and like HIIT training like every day. And I know you're doing so many things. So when you do workouts afterwards, after what I do, the muscle, the edges, the definition is going to come so much faster. So I always tell people that are active and working out, it'll be 30% easier to accomplish your goals when you get body contouring. So we're going to start with the arms. We're going to do 360 near the breast, get a little more side boob definition. Snatch your abdomen. I'm going to do as high def as I can because you've had children. The skin elasticity is going to be a little looser. So I can't go all out and try to define you and stuff. And I don't like to do that anyway. I think some of the HD lipos you see out there, people start looking a little bit artificial and it doesn't look, they look AI. They don't look real. So we're going to do everything natural because your frame already is there almost. Any questions about the snatching up here?
I'm always just worried about the lumpiness.
So
how do we avoid that?
Technique is important and judging skin elasticity. Your skin is phenomenal. So the chance of that happening to you is very, very close to nothing. If it's a long-term lump, as they say, which is really rare, usually it's temporary swelling that can take up to 3 to 6 months. If it's something where time and lymphatic massaging and things don't correct itself, we can always come back in and just through a small same incision, just take that one part out if there's a culprit. It's so easy to do. But most likely with her, we're just going to do nice, good contouring, and her skin's going to do the rest because her genetics is great. And I've already worked with her. I know her skin. I know how she heals. As far as the breast, we have to decide, like, volume. Do you want to go up, down?
So I want them smaller, if that makes sense, but round.
But so perkier.
Like 2 little grapefruits.
Okay. So cuter, perkier, and what she's describing is in the industry we call it coning the breasts or narrowing it. So when your breasts have had milk in them or you've gained weight, they kind of fall this way because our rib cage is shaped like this. That's why after surgery I'm going to recommend you sleep in mostly sports bras, like to not sleep without anything. But what we're going to do is narrow the breast, lift it, cone it. We're probably going to reduce some volume. It'll be determined on day of surgery whether we transfer a little bit of fat or not for certain volume in the upper pole so that you have kind of top heavy, like you get the grapefruit heavy.
Yes.
Much bigger than the grapefruit though. Probably 3 grapefruits on each. There we go. That's a little more accurate. So obviously she has this amazing silhouette. She has a little bit of fat, I think, that's been transferred somewhere here. So over the years, when you gain weight or you get pregnancy, etc., some of those areas bulk up more than you want and they can get a little heavy. I always think long term, so if it's too heavy down here, it's going to drop. So I'm going to support it underneath, and as you can see, she has a good silhouette. When I support it underneath, it holds the buttock up. So it's almost like what I call it an anti-gravity butt lift, actually. But it's like the internal bra we put in the breast. We're supporting the breast, and we can go bigger. So we're going to do some reduction, some addition, and move things around and transfer some fat, especially here. Maybe a little bit of contouring in the outer, so just kind of do similar to what we're doing for your breast, Naz, like basically lifting, reshaping, revamping. It's like Naz 2.0.
Hey guys, I got my blood work done at a office. I got it done at a lab next to Dr. Gavami's office. It's the one that they recommended, and I chose to go there because they get you back your results in 24 to 48 hours. And I'm at an urgent care over by my house because y'all, oh my gosh, the urgent cares in Beverly Hills, I called a few and they charge so much for just like a medical clearance. So the ones by my house are a lot more affordable. So I just came here. I'm just waiting for the doctor right now to come in so we can do my clearance. Pretty much they do like an EKG. What else do? They took my blood pressure, my temperature, stuff like that. So okay guys, I just finished up my physical at the urgent care. So you guys saw before you get surgery, you have to get your blood work done, and then you also need to get not post-op, pre-op medical clearance. And mind you, both of those are also some additional expenses to your surgery. Insurance does not cover it because again, it is a cosmetic elective procedure. So I had to pay for the blood work out of pocket. It was about $250. Again, keep in mind, I do live in Los Angeles, so prices are higher here. But yeah, my blood work was $250 out of pocket, and then my medical clearance was $395 out of pocket. So that's about almost $600 on top of surgery. There's only one more thing left for me to do before my surgery, and that's to book post-op care. What are they called? They're called aftercare centers. Dr. Kavari does require you to stay one night in an aftercare facility. So they gave me like 3 options to choose from. I just need to call around and see which one has availability. But basically, I'm going to be staying at a hotel where there are nurses taking care of me for that full 24 hours after my procedure. So they're the ones that are going to be picking me up from the surgery center. They're going to take me to my room at the hotel. They're going to take care of me that whole night, give me my medicines, feed me, all of that stuff, and then also drive me to my appointment the next day at Dr. Gavami's office. It is really cool and I'm excited to try it out. This wasn't required for any of my other procedures, so I'm excited to see what it's like, but it is a pretty penny. Again, this is an additional cost. After surgery, insurance does not cover it. So yeah, I'm gonna call around and see which one I wanna go with. Aftercare is a lot more common in other countries. Like if you get surgery done in like the Dominican or Colombia or Mexico, a lot of places, again, because you're going out of the country for surgery, like you'll stay at an aftercare facility for like a week. But granted, it is a lot more affordable in those other countries. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. I just got to book that tonight and we are good to go for surgery, guys. I have everything I need. I have my prescription. Oh, that's so cute. This guy just opened the door for his lady. But yeah, I have everything that I need for my procedure. I got my prescriptions, but they're just at Dr. Gavami's office. They said they'll just like hold on to it for me because I do need to take one like right after I get my procedure. So yeah, guys, everything is good to go. My surgery is in 6 days. Guys, it's really crazy because when I was filming this before I was gonna get my surgery a few months ago, I was very uneasy. I don't know why. I was like extremely nervous. And again, I just had this like uneasy feeling in my stomach, but now I don't have that feeling anymore. Like I really do feel like this is the right time for me to have my surgery. I think it was meant for my surgery to get canceled so I can go ahead and lose some weight on my own and have more time to get my work done. Like I don't have work piled up that I have to finish up like right before surgery. Like I really can relax the weekend before I get my procedure done, and I think it's gonna make a world of a difference for my headspace going into my procedure. So yeah, I got another folder today with all of my surgery information and just like post-op care from Dr. Gavami's office. And it's good that they reminded me. I don't know why it like totally slipped my mind that you shouldn't drink before a procedure, but I'm going to an event tomorrow and I'm glad they reminded me not to drink because I probably would have had a few cocktails because I don't know, I wasn't even thinking about it. So yeah, guys, I'm excited. Surgery in 6 days, less than 6 days away. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, so make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and also turn on your post notifications because I will be updating you guys throughout my recovery from the procedures. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and next time you guys see me on here, I will have my surgery. So love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye, guys.